Afternoon, everybody. Christian Karasiewicz here. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to actually focus on the Facebook page a little bit. I've had people email me. A friend of mine actually posted an update on my Facebook page. They wanted me to review their Facebook page for them, and this is something I'm going to try to do on a consistent basis. So if you would like your Facebook page reviewed, do me a favor, send me a post an update on my Facebook page on the wall and tell me, hey, Christian, I have a business doing this, this, and this. Can you do me a favor? Can you review my page? I'll gladly review it, make some suggestions, things like that. I'll try to do a couple a week, depending on the volume. Let's get started with the first Facebook page we want to review, and it's FTJ Builders Incorporated. And I'm going to toggle back and forth, by the way, between my page and between this page because I'm not an administrator on this page. So I can show you kind of how some of the things you need to may want to work on. And I'm going to start here at the top with this Facebook logo. The concept's great to put the business card in there. The only downside is I can't really read this. And so watch this. I'm going to have to actually click here twice to be able to read it. So there's one click and there's two clicks. Great, now I have the phone number and everything like that. And I also have your email address, which is perfect, but you want to make sure you make this a little more visible to people. So what I would suggest doing is you could leave your business card here, or you could take this logo and we can cut this part out and we can put the logo in this box. Okay, I'm going to go back here to the page. We could put the logo here, and then we could actually strip out your phone number and your email address, and I would put those in this About section. You're limited to the number of characters you can put in there, but I would work on putting in phone, email address, or email, website if you have one. And then here, you've done a great job. You mentioned Jersey Shore's most personalized builder and home improvement contractor. That's a great thing to put on there. I like the fact that you put Jersey Shore, because you'll also be able to hopefully pick up some people on your Facebook page that are looking for Jersey Shore on Facebook. So the second area that I wanted to cover is this left-hand column is a little bare here, and I'm going to jump over to my page real quick and show you. On my page, I actually have a section of likes. These are Facebook pages that I have liked as my page. And FTJ Builders, I'm sure unless you manufacture your own lumber and things like that, you probably get your materials from a local business. Maybe it's a Home Depot, maybe it's a Lowe's. A suggestion I have is, as FTJ Builders, I would go in and like pages for the businesses you work with. For example, you may want to go on and like the Home Depot page. You may want to, if you've got a buddy that does plumbing, for instance, because I didn't see plumbing on your list of general carpentry, contracting carpentry division. I didn't see plumbing on here. If you do plumbing, great. If you have somebody you kind of contract with, to work with your team, I would consider linking to that person's Facebook page as well if they have it. So let me show you how to quickly like another page as a page. And I'm going to do this with my own page. So in this case, I'm going to go on to my Facebook page, and I'm going to switch back here. I'm going to click on my own Facebook page. And I'm going to say, use Facebook as Christian Karasiewicz. This is me, the page. So when I click this, this will give me the ability to go like additional Facebook pages. So we're going to pop over to FTJ Builders. I'm going to refresh. I'm just going to click the like button as I do with the profile. And now I can comment and do things on this page if I want to. But I'm going to go back to my page and watch this column of likes. Okay, so right now it doesn't show up in here, but I can click See All, and at the top of my list is going to be FTJ Builders Incorporated. So therefore, I have liked my page, and we can actually take this a step further. As you like additional pages, I can click Edit Page here and actually go to Featured, and there's an ability in here to feature up to 5 Facebook pages, and they're random. Even if I selected, for instance, these first 5 here, they all show randomly every time I load the page. But if I click just this one and hit save, there's a featured page. I can't drag these in an order, but what I can do is I can go back to my page, and now you will see FTJ Builders showing on this left-hand side. And as I mentioned, this whole like section, I like to like pages of people that that I feel that I have a connection with or that have some relevance to what I do. So in the case of FTJ builders, you may want to go ahead and like some other builders that you have networked with, people you know. I also consider liking brands, for instance, like a Home Depot or a Lowe's, if that's somebody you use for your materials. So I'm going to go back and remove this. It's really simple. I hit that, I hit save, and now if I go back to my page, that page may still show up here because I've liked it, but it will not be one of my featured ones. So that's the second item that I recommend changing. The third item on your Facebook page, and all of this, by the way, is done to help get you more likes to your Facebook page, is the info section. The details are pretty good here. We got Neptune. I might add the words New Jersey. You've got your, the items that you work on. These are great. You've got home improvement, great. You've got an address here. I would probably put in your full address. I noticed you had a P.O. box on the business card. You've got your phone number. You've got your website address. One thing I want to mention real quick, just because you put the info in this section, in the information section, does not mean you don't need to put in the about section. If you see here, I had to click to get to the information section versus this about section was right in my face. So that's a good way to drum up some more business. The other item I recommend changing in this section is I can actually click on edit on this page. For some reason it's not working. Let's see. Sorry, I have to like the page. Let's see. Okay, so I can click on edit, and I recommend selecting a category here. In this case, you can start typing words. So I would start typing home. And look at that. I get home improvement, home decor, home theater, home cleaning, home appliance. Let's select home improvement. Let's hit save. People that said, hey, I like home improvement as a hobby, for instance, they might be recommended the FTJ Builders Inc. page because they're in the area. So that's a second item, another item that we want to make sure we cover. And so the third item that I feel could really help drive some more traffic to your site, which is, I think you're doing a good job with this right now. One item was to stimulate some conversation. As we see here, we don't get a whole lot of likes, but we have 25 people that have liked this page. So I would recommend definitely doing the following. When you post content on your Facebook page, for instance, if I posted this content right now, it will then show up in my Facebook news feed in here. And I can actually go in, for instance, like it showed up right here, okay? And one thing you want to do is to remember Facebook pages are actually tied to a Facebook profile. And so in some cases, in this case, for instance, when I post a piece of content to my Facebook page, it will show in my personal Facebook profile in my newsfeed. And in this case, I might want to hit like, and then if I hit share, which by the way, I'm going to go change something real quick. If I hit share on my Facebook newsfeed, what you're going to see now is it's going to pop up a box, and I'm going to then share it on my profile with my friends. So for example, if I have 3,000 Facebook friends and I share that page content, it's going to go back to my Facebook page. So that's another great way for you to get some traffic to your page. Because again, if you sit there and are constantly if I'm constantly just putting content on this page, the only people that are seeing this are these 133 people that have liked it. And I may have a bigger network. I may have, like I said, 3,000 Facebook friends that are not aware of this Facebook page. So that's another tip that I can provide you with on your page. Another excellent thing to do is to go and to actually share your Facebook page on your own personal Facebook profile. And to do that, it's pretty simple. I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm going to type in FTJ Builders Inc. Okay, this is let's see if this works. If this pulls this up. Okay, great. So that pulls up your Facebook page, right? And if I want to share this with people, there's a couple of ways I can do this. One is I can click this share option here. It'll pop up what's on my mind, and I can actually hit share. And what this will do is this will push FTJ Builders Inc. out to my Facebook friends. Okay, notice I did not say fans. I said friends. So all of the people that that are my friend will see that I shared FTJ Builders Inc. in my newsfeed. I strongly recommend doing this, both you and your and the other owner of the business. Make sure that you share the actual Facebook link with your own individual network. That way, you're also going to be able to get some more Facebook likes into there and get more people talking about your content. And then it becomes a matter of feeding the machine being the FTJ Builders Inc. Facebook page. And how do we do that? Just like what we're doing here. We're posting, we're posting photos. These are great. We are posting status updates. I really liked, this one. Are you planning on a project and you need some help getting it off the ground? We can help with a part or the whole project. The only thing I might have added here would have been contact us or included a link to your Facebook page just in case to let people easily click on something. If you had a website, I would have given them a link to your website. Another great piece of content. We shared a website link, Making Sense of Home Improvement, Washington Blade News, right? Making Sense of Home Improvement. This was great. The only thing I would probably correct on this is it looks like you just took the Facebook link and did this. I went over to my Facebook page, I clicked on write something, and I pasted the link. And I hit share. And what was going to happen there is that this link actually, you're basically duplicating your work. You gave somebody a link here, and then this same link here goes back to the same page. I recommend on something like this doing something a little bit different. Let me show you how this would work. We're going to refresh the page here. Instead of actually putting the website URL in the status box, let's first click on the link. We're going to paste the website link. We're going to hit attach. And then now we can actually add our own message. And we could say something like, home improvement should be easy. Here are a few helpful tips to get you started. Okay? And if I hit share, I'm going to see basically something like this. I'm going to see your text. In this case, this is my text. And then I'm going to see your website link that you've got here. And this is the message that people are going to see as opposed to a website link that doesn't tell them anything. So I strongly recommend on your page, getting into the habit of doing something like this, posting little snippets of information and giving them a website link to something. Another thing I want to show you real quick, for any website link you share, again, you don't want to get in the practice of changing this for somebody else's content, but you can click on these titles here and you can click on this description, and you can actually type in your own content. So you might want to leave them a teaser worth, get your money's worth. It's, really easy to ... Even though I may not be saying something, it's a great way to get people, intrigued about what it is you posted. And when you hit share, this will go on your Facebook page. So that's another item. And then the other thing I think is very important is videos. When you're doing building, in this case, you built a new deck. Do you have any before and after shots that we've done? I see we've got before, during. I would put these, maybe in the form of a video. Maybe before you're going to get started, you film a quick little video that, if you've got, I think you got an iPhone, film a quick little video that says, hey, today's project, this is, Mike and Frank. We're doing a remodel today on this property here. And this way, if you can give people video, they can kind of see, what things are like. For instance, like if you were going to build a new deck, maybe you want to actually go over here and, push on this railing. Like, is this railing actually loose? Or, you know what? The other thing is, look at this door frame. Looks like it needs a coat of paint. Maybe you highlight some of these things, and in your little video you're filming, why don't you talk about why it's important to keep a fresh coat of paint on your door jamb there? Because, for one, you're going to let termites in. Two, you're going to rot away the wood, which will then, mess up the structure of the building. So I strongly recommend, try and incorporate a little bit of video as well, in addition to these photos, which are great. And, one of the last things that I can strongly suggest doing, if you've got a picture that you've uploaded, why don't you tag your photos? In this case, I'm going to go to my photo. I'm going to click tag this photo, and I'm going to click on my name. In this case, I'm already in here, but I'm going to type in my name, and then I'm going to actually tag myself in the photo. This is actually going to put the picture on my Facebook profile in a sense. One quick note about tagging on any photos. Make sure you don't tag people that aren't in the photo. It's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. People that tag photos and all of a sudden, you got 10 photos and you were never even in that place. It's not a good practice. I realize you want to do that to get people to the site, but I think you're going to be more of a turnoff by doing something like that. But so there you have it. This is FTJ Builders Inc. and their Facebook page. It looks great. They've gotten 25 fans so far. They've only been up for a few, probably maybe about a month. And again, they're doing great. April 28th, they got some, they put a blog post up. This is great. You want to keep feeding the content engine. Take it more of a personal level, and connect with your fans. Connect with these 25 people. Ask them, tell them, hey, give them updates. Hey, what am I going to be going to do today? Am I going over to, a certain neighborhood, for instance? Say it's crown molding, for instance, that you're going to be installing. Make sure you go and give people a little insight into what it is you do. You've done a great job with these pictures. You've got great content. You should have content coming out every single time you do a project. And one last thing I can strongly suggest, keep pushing the content. If there's one thing that you can do that can hurt your business, it's not posting content enough. If anybody is in the New Jersey area and wants to hire a general contractor, somebody that does carpentry and whatnot, and looking to remodel a home, FTJ Builders Inc. Highly recommend them. Great job with your Facebook fan page. If